Ready when you are.
Testing, testing, 1, 2, 3. Testing one. Hey Mars, thank you for the tier 1 sub. It's appreciated. Sub for 19 months. Very impressive. Did I hear you in there? No, I guess I didn't. Alright, hello everybody and welcome back to the channel. This is Stormer, Stormia Plays, and I know it's been a hot minute since I last streamed. I've been getting stuff set up to re-release my audiobook on Royal Road and Scribble Hub. That's the other place. Yes, and a few other things too. You know, I won't really go into because it's not really pertinent, but yes, we are back with the Outer Worlds 1. We are working our way towards the end of the Energy Weapons Only series. Okay. So... okay, so the last time I did this, they caught me, and I had to kill everybody inside the place. I'd prefer not to do that if I don't have to.
What?
Shit.
Something's not right.
Oh well. I tried.
Something's not right.
I tried the peaceful option. It didn't work.
No prisoners!
The problem is this is way too skewed in my favor. Well, of course this is guy's fault. I just killed a bunch of people. Well, no point in sneaking now.
What's this I hear about you ordering more tests performed with sample 4157? That batch failed spectacularly.
Oh, they're not hostile even though I just threw a grenade and killed somebody. That's weird.
What? Hey, I saw that!
There.
No visitors allowed,
Hey, Joe.
citizen. What? Move up.
You don't need to see my identification. Move along. How you doing, Joe? Did you listen to that song I sent you by any chance?
Keep your eyes out for dissidents.
Huh? I can't hear you, I'm sorry. Yeah, today's not a good day to be you test subjects. I'm not a very nice person. Yes. So what'd you say? No, you haven't. Okay. Yeah, really good day to be you. Really bad day to be you guys. Oh, I bet they died horribly. Oh, I assure you that they did.
Don't make a sound.
Well, crap. This wasn't where I thought I would come out at.
Take him down! Open fire! I don't want no trouble.
Well, I've just gone in a big circle now.
Now!
Yeah, being this strong is just... These guys don't stand a chance. There'd have to be enemies from Murder on Eridanos to provide me any trouble at this point.
Here it comes!
Okay, this looks like the area I came in at.
I don't want to die! I don't want to die!
Yeah, this is it. Okay, we are now enemies with Berenzium, so we're about to have a really hard fight. I'll say hard, not that hard. We're gonna have a very long fight to get out of here. So all these guys are enemies now.
Let's dance!
Damn, this gun is really accurate. Wasn't even aiming.
Here we go! Bring him down! Get his head! Reload!
Alrighty.
Processing.
Take him down!
I'd rather not have to kill everyone to get out of here, but I'll kill whoever gets in my way.
I'll take care of this!
And a few extras just because I'm disrespectful like that. Hey, Joe, there's someone who wants to have a little conversation with you in chat if you're able. They asked for you specifically. No, it's definitely not just like a random like a lot of times they just make they put random characters in to create their bots as quickly as possible and get them up and trying to sell stuff. No, I guarantee you there's a lot of streamers that get to where they are because they use bots to raise their view counts.
No one ever looks quite the same, and my reports of you have been exceptionally. You have something I... Phineas Wells is wanted by the board. He has a litany of charges. Well, you're in contact. Wells was... I'm sending...
Adjutant, a con... We've arrived at Phineas's orbital lab.
But didn't I already do the colony ship? No, maybe I haven't done the colony ship yet. No, probably not. I think we steal the chemicals first and then we do the colony ship.
I've kept myself busy in your absence, optimized my formula. All I need now is the... What? Oh, yes, well, that's obvious. Anyone with 2 working labs can see this colony's slouching toward oblivion. Why do you think we've been doing all this? I revived you to help me save Halcyon from annihilation. Hold on. Let me see if I understand this correctly. You're saying that Halcyon's on the brink of total collapse, and the chairman's plan to save all of us is to save himself? I always knew Halcyon was heading toward a systems collapse, but I never imagined we were already there. The board made this crisis, and now they want to solve it by freezing the rest of us? That's not a plan. That's a goddamn escape clause. That makes 2 things we don't have. Time and chemicals to revive the other settlers. None of this was supposed to happen. I was supposed to revive the Hope's colonists. We were supposed to have enough time to solve the problem before we all starved. Human test subjects? Oh, that's grotesque. That's unthinkable. That's exactly what I'd expect out of the board. Thank you. You've brought me enough chemicals to get started, at least. I'm just sorry they came at the cost of human lives. Those poor people, they must have died in agony. What exactly was the board trying to accomplish? You say the board's trying to freeze their subjects over and over again without inflicting permanent damage? Well, they're nowhere close to solving that problem. I'll tell you this much. The board scientists are hopelessly lost. After years of fruitless experimentation, they've made exactly 0 progress. We're out of time. We're out of chemicals. We may very well be out of options. If the board has their way, we're all going to be spending the rest of our lives frozen in stasis. Do you realize what this means for the Hope? For your fellow colonists? The board's going to kill them all. Toss them out into space, just to make room in their hibernation chambers. Short of lining up every member of the board and shooting them in the back of the head. Do you know what's waiting for us on the Hope? Scientists, engineers, artists, the brightest minds Earth ever sent us, uncorrupted by the board. The board's going to dispose of them all and transform the Hope into a prison for the rest of us. They're likely on their way to the Hope as we speak. We need to get to those colonists before the board. I have
No, I
enough
haven't
chemicals
done
to
the
start
Hope yet.
reviving a few of them, but no easy way to get them off the Hope. Merciful gibbering law, you're a genius! We bring the Hope to us, skip the entire ship across the distance of colony space, right next to my lab. Yes, exactly. You're a step ahead of me, but I perceive the shape of your plan. If we link up the Hope to the Unreliable, then use your navigational computer to calculate a reasonably safe vector, we can skip the entire colony ship into the rings of Terra 2.
I don't know much about skip drives, not the physics anyhow. I do know the Hope's real massive. How's our bitty little ship supposed to skip it?
Excellent question, my sharp-witted mechanic. You will use your own ship to power up the Hope's skip drive. Your navigational computer can handle the rest.
I don't understand a word you said, Doc. All I know is, if we're gonna hijack a colony ship, count me in.
Yes, excellent. I approve of your enthusiasm, young man. You should ask your captain for a raise. You'll need to switch on the Hope's auxiliary power using the Unreliable. Then head to the bridge. Your navigational computer, Ada, should be able to activate the Hope's skip drive. Once you've skipped the Hope next to my lab, I'll have easy access to the frozen colonists. I can start reviving them immediately. I know you're wondering why I'm doing all this. Why I believe the people on the Hope are the answer to the colony's problems. The Hope is carrying some of humanity's most brilliant thinkers. Scientists, engineers, experts in their field. If we work together, we can still the board would have us... You
Ah, dang it! That's not good. My, the back of my seat just popped off. Hold on. Oh, dang it. That's not good. Where did the... Oh, shoot. I really suck at fixing these things. Man, this was like the worst possible moment for this to happen. I'll be back. Okay, I'm using my camp chair at the moment until I can figure out how to fix my chair. I do not have time to deal with it right this minute. Probably gonna take me an hour or more to get it fixed. Because I'm visually impaired and things like that are really hard to do when you can't see what you're doing very well. More carry weight is nice. Walk speed is nice as well. Extra armor rating is not all that useful. Okay, can you hear me? Testing, testing, can you hear me? Okay, I swear if one more thing goes wrong, I'm gonna stop stream for the night. My controller died with no warning. My controller died with no warning. On top of the back of my chair falling out. Alright, what have you got for me, Joe? What's wrong on your end? Yes.
Ah, that should do it. You've bought me more than enough time.
So all those little effers are as high as shit? Damn it. What was that a yes to, Mars? Because I know you understand what it's like to be visually impaired. So.
Captain, you have a message from...
I'm impressed, Captain. Unfortunate. Come visit me in Byzantium.
Yeah, we're not actually going there.
We have arrived at the Hope. I need you to reroute power. You'll have to... If you're... or the sun. Sending a corrupted tracking signal to the board was quite clever.
You were asking if we could hear you. Oh, okay. Thank you, Mars. Sorry. Save the game just in case. You never know when your storm's gonna forget how to do this. What? As separate things. Yeah. Yeah. No, you're correct. It doesn't actually matter because they're not like... If you play 2 before 1, you won't spoil yourself for 1, so... I forgot to do something. Man, they give you just enough wiggle room to get through here. Like, I am just barely squeaking it. I forgot to
Not
patch
exploding,
Ada
so
through.
Guess it worked.
I am in BFE, Kentucky, so I may be a bit delayed. Nope, that is completely fair. Are you still over at your sister and brother's house, brother-in-law's house, Mars? That she still is, yeah. Yeah, okay.
Can you
Route
hear me,
communications
Captain?
through.
I have successfully integrated myself into the Hope's comm systems and am attempting to establish contact with the Hope's.
Do I need to
more
actually go
primitive
this way?
processor now. Would
I
you
don't
like me to
think
play a
so. I
new
think I'm supposed to go
suitable
into
music
this
selection
elevator.
while you travel to the bridge? Oh, sorry. File not found. That's the Hope's computer up ahead. I'll admit, I am curious. Greetings, Captain. I am speaking to you through the Hope's computer system. It's a rather cramped feeling, but it'll do. Are you sure that is... And also potentially... Jump-starting the skip drive.
Worst way is to go out, I suppose.
Doing it. I mean, affirmative.
ADN. Does your captain ser-
That is what my...
But that is a gross misuse of the skip drive.
Yes.
You should not be doing this.
Thank you, Hope. It looks like...
The humans will die. See, Hope, that would be assuming that we care about anyone on the ship except for me. And Parvati and, or Parvati and Felix, of course.
Oh, good. We are still alive and have successfully skipped into Terra 2's orbit. I reported as much to Phineas Wells, but he has not responded. Perhaps you should check in on him.
Oh. I feel
Yeah,
like
this is gonna get real tight real
let's
quick
not do
because
that again.
they don't give us a lot of room. Okay. No, get out of my way, you stupid robot. I got caught on a robot. Yeah, people have been talking about this new Obsidian Fallout project that's been confirmed to be
Captain,
in the works.
I am
And
receiving
everyone's
a
like, oh, we're
transmission
getting
from
New
Dr.
Vegas
Wells.
too. No, I don't think we're getting New Vegas too. I think we'll get a New Vegas equivalent in like something that's like New Vegas but set in a different location. I
transmission is
do
marked
not
with
think we're
priority
going to get a
status.
second game set in the New Vegas area.
Captain,
I hope we
I shall now
don't.
play the transmission I received
Because if you
from
think
Dr.
about it,
Wells.
we're just going to be playing in the same locations, doing the same,
I was
like,
able to get some
that we've
defenses
already
up,
picked
but
clean
they might not be enough.
previously.
The board has sent some serious firepower to pry me out of here. They're trying
No,
to get in here,
no, they won't
and
do
I'm
that.
not sure I can stop them. If they capture me,
No, they won't do it. They specifically said it was a single-player RPG. Now, if
important
they want to
you
do
need
a
to
Fallout
remember.
76 prequel
All
that
the
takes place
lackeys are all a
before
bunch of
everybody died,
swine.
and it's
You
a
hear me?
single-player
They're fucking corporate
experience
swine.
then I would be okay with that.
You fucking pigs! I'll take you
You
all out
fucking
with me.
pigs!
I'll
I'll never keep out with me. I'll never.
It would seem the recording captured some rather dire events. I presume you'll want to dock at the orbital lab to check on your associate as soon as possible. How can I be of assistance? We have successfully arrived at
All right,
Phineas's
we're getting
orbital
ready
lab,
to make our
Captain,
last trip to the
and we are
ground,
still-
to the groundbreaker to buy as much ammo and grenades as we can get, and then we'll be heading in towards the finals. Well, I think we might finish today. There should be enemies in this room, I suspect. Yuppers. Oh, he took that. Took that like a boss.
That's the last of them.
I don't think I heard half of what you just said. I'm sorry, Joe. Could you repeat what you said? I'm sorry. Oh yeah, the Fishman character from One Piece. Which Fishman character specifically? Oh yeah. Oh, Davy Jones. I hate that guy. He's way too old for her too. She's what, 16? He needs to be on a list. Someone call Chris Hansen from Dateline NPC. Davy Jones, sit down. You're not here to meet Tsuruhoshi today. You're here to appear on Dateline NPC. Like, you need to give up, man. Everyone knows she has a thing for Luffy. Not that it would ever work out, but still.
Captain, as it appears we may soon be... I believe the crew would like to speak with you to...
So, Phineas got himself taken to Tartarus. That's usually a one-way trip. Mr. Phineas is just about the only person with power trying to do any kind of good in Halcyon. We gotta bust him out.
To extract the scientist, you will need to infiltrate the labyrinth. But that course of action is likely to be quite dangerous, Captain. I am programmed to warn you whenever you exhibit inclinations toward risky behavior. Breaking into Tartarus will not be easy.
Getting in is the simple part. It's getting out again that's the trouble. Trust me, I know.
Let's just do it. Kick down some doors, grab Doc Wells, and cut a path out. We don't need a plan. We got guns.
If you really mean to do this, you should see to your final affairs and close out any unfinished business. Once you sneak into Tartarus, you may be there a while. Or permanently.
If we don't make it,
Got my trusty tossball.
bounce. You can
Never thought I could.
Command. No.
Waiting on your...
join me for a second, will you?
Not a chance, friend. We're getting... This series has gone on long enough.
We've arrived at the Groundbreaker.
Good to see.
What can I do?
Oh, it's Mark.
I have a...
I forgot you're still playing Burning Blood. How far in are you in? Oh, that's right, sorry. No, wait, I hadn't seen that yet. Well, so congrats, because that's the first time I'm hearing it. Oh, that's right, sorry. You know, okay. I thought that you... Maybe I misunderstood that, sorry. So what are you doing now? Oh, that's right.
I am pleased to inform you that we have arrived at the labyrinth. Please be advised that electrical storms on the resident. I would also. I can make the assurance that I will not leave with another captain unless you do not return. Oh, speak of the devil.
Attention. You are here. I wait to be... Protocol is in place. Wait.
Transmit. How could... Goodbye.
Battle time, guys. Let's get them. Tartarus.
The captain did right by us.
Oh, hey, we have allies.
Not while I... Push on, Margot!
Yeah. Now that was fun. Heads up!
He's the same level I am, good gracious.
I wonder how long we'd last out on the surface.
This might be the loneliest place in the whole system. Let's look around. There's gotta be a few ways through here.
Okay.
Still got it.
Yeah, I need to finish up the Starfield run too. Maybe I'll do that next after I finish this. Shit. Man, I actually died. Well, shit. Pushed me all the way back here. We're gonna have to save a little more often, I guess.
The captain did right by us. The board will never own Groundbreaker. Not while I breathe. Push on, Mardet.
The border now off put.
No prisoners!
You want some of this?
Probably be using my abilities.
Everybody, hold on!
Were you an ally or an enemy? Shit. I was not looking at my HP.
That's hurts.
Captain did right by us once. Now it's our turn. The board will never own Groundbreaker. Not while I rule. Push on, Mardet.
I can say.
Just getting started.
There we go. Now we don't have to start all the way back at the beginning if I get killed.
Wonder how long we'd last out on the surface?
This might be the loneliest place in the whole system.
Lead the way, boss. I got your back. Hey, boss! Watch this!
You got it, Captain! Incoming!
Investigating.
Look at Storm running his lesson in saving.
What?
Pump all my bits into upgrading my weapon. Since really truthfully, they're not my bits aren't going to do me much good elsewhere. So Oh yeah. Oh yeah, look at that. Max damage 1,377. If I fully charge it. I don't think we need more ammunition anyways. Yeah, that's so much better.
Don't mess with the...
Yeah, we were struggling there for a minute. Not anymore. The power of money. Cold-hearted cash.
That's the last of them! Ah!
This is what the board wants. Every worker in Halcyon stuffed into one of those chambers.
Let's go, troops. Stellar base, counting on us.
Oh, hey, our allies have arrived.
Best there ever was.
No, an iconoclast just died. You bastards, you killed them.
Get ready!
Heads up!
Well, look who it is.
Chairman Rockwell.
I'll be damned. I was prepping the studio for our announcement, and here you are as a bonus. And I see you've brought the kid along. Babysitters may be expensive, but they're worth it, you know.
Yeah, keep talking, pal. I'll just keep thinking of a place to bury your body.
I had heard you'd taken a mechanic under your wing. What's the matter, girl? Couldn't find actual employment?
The captain's treated me right. Better than any of you bored folk ever have. I'm exactly where I want to be.
When you go off and get yourself shot, try to avoid taking one to the face. I'll want it recognizable to shoot. My word! It's a wonder what... Yes, but that's between us. Oh, I don't know what... Let me ask you something, Cap.
Are you kidding?
I'm making actual progress toward... Oh, right. This coming from the psychopathic outlaw. Yeah, we don't. I'll admit, there's no shortage of talent in the scientists and engineers there. Look, I'm not an unreasonable man. I can't exactly afford more
Are you out of your mind? I've had enough. You're dead. Here we go.
take his pocket watch.
All right, MSI. I'm not one for our suspicions, but the captain needs our help. So get in there and fight!
Here they come!
Company ammo.
Who's next? Nobody? Yeah, that's what I thought.
Serves you right.
We're really doing this, huh?
All right, boss. I'm ready. Let's do this.
Captain, you've been working. You've. You are. Doctor. Oh. I'm aware. I had a. This.
I'm actually kind of excited to fight this boss because I've got a big gun. And besides, it wouldn't be satisfying to talk down the final boss after coming all this way with only energy weapons.
Dang, that's impressive.
Oh, he's actually kind of tough. We got him.
Why won't you just start?
Get me out of here!
Here we go, we finished. Woo!
You don't know how glad I am to see you. You did the right thing. Akande was a monster. Her death was much deserved, and long overdue. And you lunatic, you broke into the board's own fortress just to rescue one doddering old man. You are absolutely out of your mind, and I can't begin to thank you enough. I'm all right. You've broken the board's... You and... Earth has gone. 2 years.
Hold on, Doc. Are you telling me
They've been incredibly effective.
You mean...
I'm afraid so. We're in serious trouble. Yes, we must begin the revival. We're going to need a leader. When I revived you, I had our roles. You're the best thing. We're not. Our future.
And here we go, the ending clips. Let's see how we did.
The OSI teaches that everything in the universe happens according to the grand plan. But the stranger that arrived in Halcyon was an unplanned variable. From the moment he landed in Emerald Vale, his actions altered the course of history. The events on Tartarus brought about the end of the board's authority. But the board's mistakes would haunt the colony for decades to come. The damage they left behind would require the work of a generation to repair. Dr. Phineas Wells began reviving a handful of the Hope's colonists. Engineers, scientists, technicians, and intellectuals. They were among the brightest minds the Earth had ever sent out into the stars. The Hope scientists and engineers woke up in a colony descending headlong into total collapse. With no way to return to Earth, they had no choice but to band together and devote themselves to the cause of saving Halcyon. The people of Halcyon were nothing if not hardy. In the absence of the board's authority, many of the colony's settlements banded together with a single purpose in mind: survival. Life was especially hard in the years to come. Some towns dissolved by attrition and starvation, but most of them found a way to carry on. In the years to come, Halcyon was forced to reckon with its newfound freedom. The board was gone, and for better or worse, the colony was responsible for its own destiny. Between MSI's worker-centric policies and the iconoclast's manpower, Sanjar and Zora were able to rally many of the Terra 2 townships to their cause. MSI's workforce swelled, and the iconoclasts enjoyed a significant surge in their ranks. The board was too distracted by infighting and internal politics to stop MSI from becoming a powerful corporation and a refuge for townships that might have fallen through the cracks. Sublight Salvage adapted to the changes in Halcyon, shifting their business model to suit the times. Their claims of legitimacy were scrutinized, but ultimately unquestioned. Lilia Hagen would continue to protect her family as ruthlessly as ever. Adelaide McDevitt replaced Reed Thompson as the leader of Edgewater. She and her followers transformed Edgewater in their image. Anyone loyal to Reed was pressured into leaving town, and those who stayed behind adapted to her way of life. Adelaide transformed the old cannery into a new garden. The nearby Edgewater Cemetery provided a convenient source of fertilizer. As for Reed Thompson, it was said that he lasted exactly 2 days outside the walls of Edgewater. Years later, a marauder was found in possession of his hat. Under the leadership of Junlei Tennyson, the Groundbreaker held firm against corporate influence. The ship's mechanical stability gave Junlei the time to educate a promising generation of engineers schooled in her family's traditions. The future of the Groundbreaker looks promising. The rediscovery of the Hope and the abandonment of the Lifetime Employment Program forced Byzantium to come to terms with some uncomfortable realities about the state of Halcyon. While Byzantines were reluctant to surrender the luxuries they'd grown accustomed to, the board's diminished authority gave them little choice in the matter. Nearly everyone had to learn to make do with less. Some even had to get jobs. It was a dark time indeed. Even the Gorgon asteroid, though a distant enigma to most of Halcyon, felt the aftershocks of your actions. Olivia and Minnie Ambrose worked together to cure the marauders Adrena Time had created. Through their partnership as scientist and administrator, they discovered the harmony that had eluded them as mother and daughter. And through years of patience and effort, they discovered a means to wean Halcyon from the scourge of Adrena Time. Their work eventually allowed Wells and his scientists to treat many of Halcyon's marauders. As their addiction waned, the colonists who had lived for so long under the thrall of Adrena Time returned to their communities and loved ones, and joined in the effort to save Halcyon. In spite of everything, the Gorgon asteroid remained a sobering reminder of the potential for progress and disaster in humanity's most ambitious efforts. Ellie savored her adventures on the Unreliable. Once they were done, she returned to life as usual, running missions of dubious legality, shunning respectable work, and living life to the fullest. She meant to reach out to her one-time captain, but she was always bad at keeping in touch. Life in Halcyon was sobering for Felix Millstone. The grand revolution he dreamed of never came. There was no great awakening for the colony, no celebrations in the streets. There was only the hard, desperate work of trying to repair a broken colony. Felix never had a head for numbers, but if there was labor to be done, he was there to help. Eventually, Felix realized that the work of a revolution was done with two hands. As much as he enjoyed his adventures aboard the Unreliable, the vicar, known as Max, eventually decided that it was time to move on, to live out the life he had sought so long to create. He knew there were many in the colony who carried burdens much worse than the ones he had struggled with, and he devoted himself to easing their suffering wherever he could. He only ever took up arms again to defend the defenseless. Unshackled from a lifetime of striving and fighting the universe and himself, Vicar Maximilian de Soto was finally at peace. Though Parvati eventually grew comfortable aboard the Unreliable, she never quite came out of her shell. She seemed to prefer the company of Ada to the crew, and she could often be found neck-deep in cables and grease, telling Ada funny stories from her childhood. While the colony fell into chaos, she found an island of relative peace with Ada, and they formed an unusual bond. She decided to remain aboard the Unreliable permanently as its chief and sole engineer. As hard as she tried to drink them away, Nyoka's memories eventually overcame her. Traveling with the crew served as a constant reminder of the family she'd lost, and so she eventually returned to Monarch to get back to what she found most comfortable: the deep end of a bottle and the far end of a trail. Few have seen her since, but travelers often swear they hear her and her machine gun in the night, screaming swears and spitting bullets. The SAM unit that accompanied you spread awareness of the product line's superior sanitation and maintenance capabilities across what was left of the colony. This led to a boost in SAM unit sales. Did you know that SAM units are the longest-lasting, toughest-acting cleaning solution in Halcyon? Minister Clark was released from house arrest, and his contact with you gave him a sense of renewed purpose and vigor. Once it became clear that no help would be coming from Earth, he threw his considerable efforts and talents into helping Halcyon manage the crisis before it. As for Dr. Phineas Wells, he spent his remaining years in his orbital lab. He eventually came to terms with his own past, and was able to forgive the mistakes of his younger self by devoting his remaining years to serving the colony. Dr. Wells was able to revive many more scientists and engineers than he first expected, thanks to the additional batch of chemicals you stole from the Ministry. Wells never forgot about the human lives that were lost in acquiring these chemicals. In the end, Dr. Wells was able to save every scientist and engineer aboard the Hope. Over the next decade, nearly all of the Hope's remaining colonists were successfully revived. Halcyon saw a period of rapid technological and scientific advancement. Breakthroughs in dietary supplements saved the colony from starvation. Geoengineering projects and social reforms began to change the structure and character of the colony. Dr. Wells laid the groundwork for the project to save the colony, but he would never live to see the fruits of his labor. He passed away a few years later. His work was carried on by the scientists and engineers he revived. Today, Halcyon has stabilized. The people of the colony work hard to adapt to their new circumstances. Nearby colonies send aid and supplies. Life will never be easy in Halcyon, but for the first time in its history, there exists a sense of real, genuine hope about the future. And what about you, the unplanned variable in the history of Halcyon? Long after Wells passed away, you carried on his work with more energy, determination, and brilliance than he could ever muster. The years that followed were hard, but Halcyon survived by the efforts of the Hope's most promising colonists, the greatest of which was you. No one knows what's happened to Earth, and no one knows what the
hoping we'll find
future
out
has
in the
in
future.
store for Halcyon. All we know for certain is this.
Assuming that they do another
The
game.
name of the unreliable
Or maybe one of
and
the
that of its
DLCs, The Outer
intrepid
Worlds 2. I
captain
don't know.
will remain the subject of countless stories for years to come.
We know that it's related to the rifts that we're activating too. And everyone, that was the Outer Worlds with only energy weapons only. Yes, you can beat this game using only energy weapons. I thought you could, but I wanted to find out for myself. So yes, we are done with that run. Next week, I'm going to be stepping back into Starfield to finish up that run. And then we'll see. We do have New Vegas. I don't know when I'm going to get back to doing Saturday streams. I guess I'll get back with you on that. But anyways, I know it's early, but we're done with this, and I don't really want to start up another game tonight. So thank you very much, everyone. Have a good night. Goodbye. Thanks for joining, Joe.